watching the replay of a live, and I know that because there is nobody currently watching this video. It is on 0, and I've literally just pressed the go button. And this was not a planned live because my husband decided to go out for the night, and I was like, well, why don't I just jump on and do a live? So hopefully there's people around. So YouTube will send out a notification to people, and then they'll realize that the actual live is on, unless people are just scrolling on their phones, etc. I have a project to work on. This is a poncho. I think it was a Christmas Eve cast on. This is a poncho that I've got, and I added pom-poms to the edge. This lighting is terrible. I don't know. Let me know if this makes the lighting worse. This is just the house light. I don't know if that's going to make it worse or flicker. Let me know if it does. Yeah, because I've got one light which is there, but it's plugged in because it's going flat. And the other one I can't move. It's kind of stationary. So this is a poncho. It is a massive one. Made it really big so it's nice and cozy. But I made this ages ago. I wear it at home. But I still have not sewn all the ends in. So that is what I'm going to do right now. So if you've just jumped in, then let me know. And let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. We've got Bindi so far. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining the live. What has everybody got on their crochet hook? Because I know there's definitely more than one person watching. And don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Let me know that if this is flickering, the lighting is flickering, then it means the house light is affecting the camera. It's nighttime here. It is 6:38. And it's winter currently. It'll be spring on the 1st of September. Wait, so this Sunday is actually Father's Day here in Australia, and it's also the first day of spring, so that's exciting. But we are on just regular hours, not daylight saving hours. Hey, Taswegian from Sydney, how are you? Welcome. Crochet Mojo, hi from Tassie, working on a baby ripple blanket. Awesome. So we've got lots of Aussies in the chat. That's the way. So this was totally unplanned. It was not a planned live. Like I said, if you've only just jumped in, Hubby decided to go out. They play darts at the local pub here, so he's decided to go there tonight, which I found out about an hour and a half ago. So I thought, I know, I'm going to do a live because I don't go live on YouTube very much anymore. I'm trying to get into the swing of things before I commit to that. Hey, Claire, you can't hide from me. Hey, Leanne, how are you? So Leanne will appreciate this, and Chantel, I don't know if you're watching yet, but I'm looking up there because that's where it is. I have this fancy Logitech camera, so webcam. It's really, really good. And I connected it to its cord, which connects by USB into the computer. And I have to talk to Chantel about this. And I could get it to work through the camera app, but whenever I went to, like use it on the computer, I don't know, it just wouldn't work. It kept saying the camera's not connected. So I know there's something I need to click or tick or untick to get it to work. So if I miss one of your comments, just pop it in again, because I'm looking down like this. I should be up like this, shouldn't I? I'm looking down like this to sew these ends in. So I may miss your comment. 6:38 in Queensland. Yep, 6:38 here too. 6:40 now, but yes, would have been 6:38 when you left your comment. Yeah, Taswegian, it is warm enough for spring. My daffodils have already come up. I don't know if it is the right time for daffodils. I have not Googled it. I have not had daffodils. Well, I had them last year. I think I planted them last year. I don't remember when they come up though. So where I live, it's cold. Not lucky like Leanne, who's in lovely Queensland. I was there not last weekend, weekend before. I cannot believe it's gone so quick. And what was I saying? Yes, and it was lovely and warm up there. I know why you live there, especially in winter. Hey, Mags from Ireland. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the chat. What time is it in Ireland? Leanne is using my No More Sewing It Ends video. Oh my God, game changer. It totally is. If you haven't seen that video, it's the last video that I released, which was released on the weekend. And it's a total game changer sewing your ends in that way. I obviously didn't do it on this project because look at them all. They're everywhere. It looked like I'm just looking down at everything, but I wasn't. I was actually sewing in ends. I need to sit closer because anyway, I'm on my phone and the comment section is this big. When you're on the computer, because I've got quite a big computer screen, I can see like 20 comments at a time. Here I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So if more than 4 people comment, it scrolls. Hello, Michaela. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, Daffies are late winter, early spring. Oh, yay. So they were on time. I thought they were early, but again, I didn't really have any idea what time of year they flower. And my, what are they called? Bluebells? My bluebells have started to, the greenery is there, but they haven't quite sent up the flower shoot yet. I love bluebells. It reminds me of living in England. Hey, Laurie from British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to the chat. I'm not ignoring you if your comment has not been acknowledged because I've got to look down. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Maybe if I put you further away, I can't see. The comments are so tiny. I went for an eye test today. Speaking of can't see the screen. And apparently my eyes have only changed ever so slightly in 2.5 years, and I didn't particularly need a new script. Like I could have got away with these ones, but I was like, no, it's annoying because especially when it's up close work, it's really annoying. I can't see it. I need to make that a lump of crochet so you can see I'm doing something, not just staring at my lap. Saw some lovely cherry blossoms on the walk this morning. Yeah, all the things are in blossom here. It's so pretty. I love this time of year. I hate hay fever because I get hay fever, which I haven't got yet. Touch wood. There's a table here. But it is a beautiful time of the year. Amelia, hello, welcome to the chat. Hello, how are you? 4:30 in the morning, I could not sleep. Wow, whereabouts are you for it to be 4:30 in the morning? And I think Americans aren't up quite yet. I know English people are. Well, unless they don't get up at this time. If you're from England, let me know what time is it where you are. In my head, it's about 9 a.m. I don't actually know. Oh, you're in Texas, so it's 4:30 in the morning. Wow. Well, I'm sorry that you couldn't sleep. There's nothing worse than that. At least you get to hang out with us today, or tonight, or this morning. I'm just sewing in ends on this poncho. I'm not sure when I did this poncho. I'm going to guess and say, was it this last Christmas? Could have even been the Christmas before. Have not sewn the ends in. I did do some of them, but obviously I've got bored and stopped doing it. So if this is your first live, then make sure you say hello in the comment section. And if you haven't already hit that thumbs up, then I would love for you to hit that thumbs up. It just makes YouTube think that, hey, this video is exciting. What is on your crochet hook? Hey, Sandy, good evening. How are you? This was not a planned live. This literally was, I have some spare time because my husband is playing dance and my phone is not on silent. We'll turn that off. Let me just check my phone. The phone's at 17%, but it is charging. 8:45 here in NZ. Yes, you are 2 hours in front of me. I'm on the Sydney time zone. Yeah, 2 hours in front. Which when I lived over there, my friends just always forgot. So they'd ring you at night time when they're, sitting down, chilling out, and you're like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Hello, Tristan. How are you? Max from Ireland, 9:45. Our summer has been miserable. Oh, that sucks. That's horrible. Horrible summers suck. Our last summer, like last year, was not very warm. It was actually nice for us because it was about 25, which is just right. But sometimes where we are, we get up into the 40s in Celsius. So it can get a little hot. Erin's in Scarborough, 9:45. You're in Scarborough, then where are you at 9? Oh, in the morning, 9:45 in the morning. I'm thinking nighttime. My hook on my hook is a Victoria's Shells blanket, chevron scarf, and ongoing granny squares. Love it. I've not heard of those, so I'll have to check them out. Yes, in England it was it was raining every day. Yuck. Rain sucks. When I was in England in April for 5 weeks, and it was chilly. We went up to York, but that was cold. I think I'm pretty convinced it's always cold in York compared to Australian where I live. But when we were in London, it was lovely. It was probably the last time we had some lovely weather. Oh, Kathy's picking up some new foster dogs. That's so lovely. What type of dogs are there? Hey, Bianca, how are you? Hot here in Brisbane, even though it's winter. Where I am, it's chilly. So I had, what was I wearing today? A singlet top or a tank top if you're in America. Singlet top, long sleeve top, and a jumper. And it was just right for me where I am. And then we went north, which I think is about an hour and, I'm going to say an hour and 20 minutes north of us. And we got out of the car. It was so hot. We live in America, it's opposite for us. We have to go north to warm up, and I know you guys have to go south to warm up. But yeah, got up there and was like, wow, so this is how the other half live in this beautiful weather. And then we came home, we got out of the car because we'd got in the car up there with, like, I'd taken my jumper off and got out of the car down here and was like, oh my goodness, it's so cold. Put that jacket back on, jumper back on. Yeah, surprising what a difference it can make just with that small drive. Debbie's saying it's 4:48 a.m. in Driftwood, PA, USA, PA, Pennsylvania. I'm not good on my USA, what are they called? States. Oh, boy and a girl, cross between Cavalier and Bichon Frise. That would be so cute. Bichon Frise, they're the little fluffy ones, aren't they? Good for you for rescuing them. That's so lovely. My dad has a lady that lives on his property, and she has 2 rescue dogs. Oh my goodness. One's called Hildy, and it's a Staffy, and it is just go, go, go. It has endless energy, and all it wants to do is chase the ball. And then the other one's Monty, and I don't know what breed that dog is, but he has hardly any hair on he has no hair on his forehead and on top of his head, so he's like a little, but he's got this fur on his like cheeks and chin and mouth. He looks like a little old man that's balding. Well, actually, who's gone bald, because there is no hair on this dog's head. And then no hair on its belly and most of its sides and some on the back. So it looks like it has this weird mohawk. And it's only a puppy. I think it's about a year. But it's nuts. It is so crazy. It's so full of beans. It's the most cutest thing I've ever seen. This sounds terrible, but you know when some dogs are so ugly because, you know, they might be a bit deformed, or like Monty has no hair where he should have hair. He's so ugly that he's absolutely adorable. I know that sounds terrible. You shouldn't say anything is ugly, but he was not blessed with cute puppy looks. But he's the most funniest and adorable dog ever. He's only little. He's probably, I don't know what size. He's smaller than a Stuffy, but he's so cute. Yay, Pennsylvania, I got it right. I'm crocheting a reindeer and I don't know how much to sell it. Can you give me some advice? How big is it? How long is it taking you to make it? And how expensive, or how much are the supplies? Because if your supplies, I don't sell my crochet because no one ever wants to pay the price. That's just me. Plus, I can't be bothered. They say triple your prices, so triple your cost price, add your wage, so triple your cost price, and then add a wage on top per hour. But, you know, if you're making a blanket, that makes your blanket like $500. Is someone going to pay $500? No. Someone who appreciates craft, maybe. But depending on what kind of reindeer it is it like a plushie, like one of them amigurumi type ones? MZ is making a big crochet floor cushion, but spinning my own wool to use for it. That's amazing. That is going to be so, so nice. I have a spinning wheel. Have I ever used it? Once for a lesson somewhere, and let's just say they make it look easy. What are you working on? Sorry if you already said it. I'm working on a poncho. And this was a video tutorial. It's inside out, but it won't matter. This was a video tutorial quite a while ago. And it's got a pom-pom edging. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 granny squares with a pom-pom edging and then a neck. Super easy. You don't have to do the pom-pom edging if you don't want to, but super easy. And it was a video tutorial. If you scroll back, you won't have to scroll back too far because I don't think I made it that long ago. Beautiful ugly. I know what you mean. Totally. That's what it was. Beautiful ugly. Rebecca's 4 foot tall. He's taken 2 hours, and the material's $20. And yes, it's amigurumi. 4 foot tall, like really tall. And it's only taken you 2 hours. You must crochet really fast. I would be charging like, I don't know, like 80, 100 at least. If it's 4 foot tall, that's huge. So if triple materials, that's $60. How does anybody else work out this stuff? This is only what I've heard people say. So it's $60 for triple materials in 2 hours. I don't know what country you live in, but here a base wage is about $25. I think. I don't actually know. Let's base it on that. So it'll be 50, and what did I say? 20, 40, 60. So it's like 110 bucks. I said between 80 and 100, so it can depend on so many things. Like I used to sell my knitted headbands, which are not on this table. I used to sell knitted headbands for $12. They walked out the door. Over 2 to 3 years, I put my price up to $22, and they still walk out the door. I sell them like hotcakes during winter. It's on the Addy knitting machine, and they take. I cheat and use the drill, and they take me like 20 minutes to make, and I sell them for 22 bucks. Based on that theory, they should be at least 25. But I don't think people would pay 25. I make about $18 profit, but I also don't pay myself a wage. Don't ask me for advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I love the pom-pom edging too. It's adorable. You get movement when you wear it around. It's cute. Working out prices on something you've made is just, it's hard. Kathy's loving the colours on the poncho. Yeah, I think I used every colour of the rainbow. These are, I think this is Stylecraft Special DK. It looks like it is. The colours look like they are. Don't ask me the colours. I probably couldn't tell you. Nope. I think one of them is mustard. And that's the obvious one. That's mustard. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. I can see 40 people in the chat here, and I can only see 11 thumbs up. Who has not done it? It does help me here on the channel. And whenever you're watching a video of mine, if you can just give it a thumbs up, if that is all you're comfortable with. I know some people get embarrassed or like it makes them anxious if they comment on videos. That's totally fine. If you can give me a thumbs up, I literally have no idea who does it, and no, either does anybody else. Like no public person, no one behind the scenes, not even me. I don't know who gives me those thumbs up or thumbs down. I think it's better that way because then I wouldn't target anybody. If you give me a thumbs down, I don't care because it's all interaction here on YouTube and the algorithm loves it. But thumbs up will be the best. And I keep slipping off my lap. If I was organized, I would have you pointing down, but it just doesn't. Oh, that's better. This tripod. You might cut off my top of my head, but you're just going to have to go with that. You can see my crochet now. Oh, wait, but now you're weird for my glasses. Aussie Rose. G'day, Claire. Also crochet in Australia. Right now with you. Yay. Thank you for joining the chat. I really appreciate it. Aussie Rose, I don't really recognize your username from any comments that I get, so you might be one person that doesn't leave comments. Lovely work. Thank you. Hi and thumbs up from Tasmania. Hey, Sarah. Oops. My alarm is going off. Aussie Rose is in Queensland. I heard that Queensland had beautiful weather today. We had sun, but it was windy. Craze Vintage Model saying, good morning. It's early and 5 a.m. That is early. Have you just got up? Or are you like some of the other ladies and gents here that haven't actually gone to bed yet? Leanne, I wish I had used my awesome method that I just made a tutorial on last weekend. So if you go to my channel, it's literally, well, apart from this video, It's literally the last video I did. Pretty sure, unless there's a shorts or something in between that, but it's the last long form video, which means anything longer than 60 seconds. I wish I had done that method with this, because I would not be sitting here sewing in these dreadful ends. All I would be doing is maybe just snipping off little bits that are sticking out. And I just saw it before. There's one square that was completely done. Apart from that, that just needs trimming. But that was completely done. And then the other 3, so there's 4 squares all together in this poncho. All the other 3 have not been sewn in. So I've obviously just gone, yep, I'm over this and chucked it aside. I did make this at Christmas time, so I've made it in summer. So I've just gone, it is summer here in Australia at Christmas time. It's too hot. Why am I sewing in ends on a poncho that I'm not going to wear for 6 months? And here we are. It is almost the end of winter. Our spring starts in September the 1st. And I'm now sewing in the ends, which should have been done ages ago. What is everyone's favourite item to crochet? Sorry, I've got this really long loop and I don't know where it's from. Now, you only see the edited version of me. That loop is literally just like in my crochet. That has got snagged on something, or I have not been paying attention. It's probably the second one. Let's see if we can do some magic and hide it somehow. If I missed your comment, then please put it in again, because I am looking down at my work, and because I'm on my phone because I couldn't get my webcam to work on my computer. I can only see 4 comments at a time, so I'm not ignoring you. Crochet in a spiral granny blanket, and yes, weather here today. A beautiful weather here today. Awesome, Aussie Rose. What is the spiral granny square? Does that mean that you don't join? Well, yes, of course it does, Claire, because you know how to crochet. That means you don't join at the end of each round, right? So it just keeps going and going. You need to tell me if there is a tutorial for that, because that would be amazing. What if you want to change colour, though? Because I do like on granny squares when you do have to change colour, even though I hate the ends, but with my new method, I won't be hating them as much. I do like how it's square and that one colour, oops, sorry, hang on the bird, that one colour is like a round. I do like that. But if it was just random bits, that would be an awesome thing to do. Correct. Huh. Is there a video tutorial for that? I did the blue one. His twin sister wore a bought crown. I did the blue one. Hang on, I've missed something. Crazy Vintage Model is an early bird and loves to watch the sunrise. I love to watch the sunrise too, but I'm not an early bird. Okay, Leanne said something and I missed it. Lovely, Sarah. I made one for my grandson's birthday's photo shoot. Okay, what did Sarah say? I've missed so many comments. I'm so sorry. Oh, the crowns. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I saw those on Facebook, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Leanne. Yeah. If it wasn't you that crochet the ones on Facebook, someone else has. That video is so old. So old. It's got to be 10 years old. And it still gets, people still use it, which is great. Probably needs an update, but yeah. Laurie, I like to crochet baby blankets, different stitches and patterns. Quick makes. I also make a beanie that matches each blanket, usually hot pink, usually not pink or blue. That's so cool. There is a tutorial. Awesome. That's so cool. Aussie Rose is using 2 contrasting colours. Ooh, well, that will look really good. Bianca usually knits, and Bianca's Bianca, I can't see your. I think I can see your profile picture. You're Bianca from the retreat, right? Because if you are, your knitting is gorgeous, and if you are the same person, you just finished this knitted. It's kind of like a t-shirt, but t-shirt jumper with short sleeves, if that makes sense. Absolutely stunning. Started it a couple of days before the retreat that was a couple of weeks ago, and then finished it a couple of days ago. And this gorgeous yarn. Yes, I thought so. I thought because on my phone, your what do you call it? Your profile picture is about 1/2 centimeter tall. It's very tiny. Oh, hey, Casey. Hey, Claire. Hey, Wands. Strange the thumbs up button is not displaying on my laptop. Thought I did hit the spot and the thumbs went up, which is good. That is strange. Is anybody else's Facebook? This is a good place to ask that. Has anybody else's Facebook? Mine, when you go on Facebook and there's like someone's posted a photo that you know, and you want to give a thumbs up, a love heart, or like a squeezy love heart, whatever it is, that one. And there's like angry face and cry face or something. My options aren't displaying. There's like circles, but they're just like a grey circle. There's no picture. So I've been pressing the second one, which I think is a love heart. And I'm just hoping Facebook hasn't changed it and the second one is an angry face. Because that's what I've been pressing. I've pressed the button so much, I'm pretty sure the second one is a love heart. But I've what do you call it? I've reset my phone and it's still the same. I've done it twice to maybe fix it. I've just realized, I wonder if I go into updates on my phone if there's a Facebook update. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. I'm using maroon and a pale pink homespun alpaca. Well, that's going to be gorgeous. That sounds gorgeous. It does, doesn't it? I'm not seeing the usual either. No description area, no thumbs up, etc. That's weird. That is very weird. Ah, well, someone can see thumbs up because it's got 25. I shall forgive everybody for not hitting a thumbs up. But what you're going to do after you've watched this video, you need to go and watch the last video I posted. Give it a thumbs up. If you're game enough, leave a comment and watch it all the way to the end. It's a 10-minute video. Auntie Claire said so. Oh, gosh, so many ends, so many ends. If you've just joined us, we were talking about, I am making a poncho. Well, I finished the poncho, I just need to do the ends. We were talking about my recent video tutorial of a way to, you kind of weave your ends in. It's super easy to do. Like, if you've done the video and the technique, let me know in the comments. I know Leanne has. It's super easy to do. And once you get the hang of it, it's quite quick when you're crocheting, and you don't have to sew that end in when you start. And also, I've only ever used, I make a lot of granny stitch projects, if you hadn't have noticed, but I've only used the second part, like when you have the tail when you finished, on a granny square. I need to make a project that's not a granny square, and try it with that one to see if it's, goes across the board. But it's so good, and I would not have all these annoying things to sew in. But I get to sit here and hang out with you guys and do it, so I shall quit complaining. My thumbs up is showing under the title up the top of the screen, says Debbie. I think it's because I've got to have my phone. Is that portrait? And that's landscape. I never remember. I think that's portrait. Anyway, whatever this way is, up and down, that it said that I couldn't do a live video the other way, which is weird because I've done that like a while ago. I did it that way, so I don't know why it's not letting me. So maybe that's why it's displaying different. Who knows? But if you're watching on a phone, I find this way is still easy to watch. So many ends. So many ends. Hey, went for mine. When mine does that, I refresh the page and it usually fixes it. Uh-huh. I shall try that. It is so frustrating. Because, like I said, I don't know if I'm giving them a love heart or I'm giving them an angry face. The bell's not displaying. Maybe there's a YouTube glitch. Sarah Spicer says, I watched the video of your trip to the UK. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That video with all those photos and all the bits and pieces that got added in rather than me, other than me just sitting there and talking. Oh my goodness. I think that was the longest, it wasn't even a tutorial. I think that was the longest video I've ever edited to go from my phone. So I've downloaded all my photos to my computer, but then I had to look at my phone and go, okay, what day was that and where was that taken? And my goodness. I don't fancy doing one of those, editing one of those anytime soon. Which will be fine because I don't think I'll be going on a massive holiday anytime soon. But I went out today and got my eyes tested and getting new specs. I wanted to get some real funky ones, but the lady in the shop's like, I don't know if they suit you. And I was thinking, well, you're not going to be wearing them. But I found another pair. And I think, I don't know, they were more sensible. Hello, colour. I am not sensible when it comes to colour. When you see me, like this is probably a sensible shirt. I've got this on because it's to keep me warm because I'm cold. There is an outfit. That is what I wear normally. I have got, and today I only had a pair of blue jeans and a grey jumper on. I did have bright green, like fluoro green shoes on. And the lady's like, oh, depends on what outfit you're wearing. I said, see my shoes? That is an example of how I dress normally. Colour, colour, colour. So the glasses I picked were like bright blue. They were absolutely stunning. They were like can't find a blue now. Just take my word for it. They were aqua and they were beautiful. She's like, oh, they were a little bright. I was like, I look like a rainbow vomited on me normally. For some reason I was just wearing casual jeans and a jumper. Anyway. Watched and can't wait to try it. Thank you so much. My comments are not going properly. Up the top of the screen, I can see you have 41 watching, 29 thumbs up. If I tap out, I can thumbs up. What if you turn your phone the other way? Does that help? Looks well. And I feel great about the end being secure. Yeah, me too. This is the first time I've watched a live stream on my phone in portrait mode. I quite like it. Yeah, I do too. The iPhone. If you hit the 3 dots top right hand, you'll see the description and thumbs. Well, thank you for that. They're all different, aren't they? Hey Trish, welcome to the chat. We've been chatting for 40 minutes. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. It's gone very quick. I am just working on a poncho, so if you're just hopped in the chat, I'll show you. This was a video tutorial. I'm going to say a year ago or last Christmas. I can't actually remember. I think it was last Christmas. Because I was going to wear this to England, but I hadn't sewn the ends in. It's just a huge poncho, and it's really lovely. It's seriously like wearing a blanket. And it's 4 granny squares, and then some crochet around the neck. Easy peasy. And then I decided to add the pom-pom edging because I think it's really cute. If you're doing the pom-pom edging, prepare yourself for not a quick edging, but I just love the results. They are super cute. But I made this before I discovered how to put your ends in as you go. So thank you, Knit and Crochet Tiger. They are cool colors, aren't they? I love, and you wouldn't think so by this shirt. I love anything that is a rainbow, anything that's bright. If you ask me to make you a pastel colored project or something in white, I would say no. Because no. Or beige. Life is too short for beige. At the crochet retreat, Beck was working on a beigey brownie cardigan. She was hating it. She's like, oh, there's so much beige. When it was finished, it looked absolutely stunning. It was for, I think it was for her daughter for a school play or something. It looked gorgeous, but it was like, ugh, same. I got to change colors all the time. Hey Mary, welcome to the chat from Michigan, USA. Knit and Crochet Tiger. I'm red-green colorblind, so I naturally love bright rainbow colors. So when you see red or green, is it grey? Like, I don't know, do you know that it's grey? Or do you know? I had a friend, I haven't spoken to him for a very long time, just dropped out of communication. Used to work with him. And he was colorblind, and he said that, I cannot remember what color it was. I think it was blue. He couldn't see blue properly. And he said, I just see it as grey, like that and that look the same. Like you pointed to something grey. So what has everybody got on their crochet hook? I would love to know. If you've just popped into the chat, let us know. If you can find the thumbs up button, give it a hit. Apparently it likes to hide on some phones and devices. I'm a vintage colours crocheter, but I love all colours. Greens are my favourite. Vintage colours are lovely. I mean, I like all projects. I love all colours. But for me personally, if I'm making it, and I don't know why. What is that? God, that wasn't very good. I just love bright colours. As I'm sitting here wearing a black shirt, black leggings. I promise. If I showed you my wardrobe, you would see lots of colour. And I used to care what I wore, and then I got to the age of 40-ish and thought, is bugger a swear word? I hope it's not. Bugger this. That's very Australian to say bugger. I'm wearing what I want, and I like bright stuff. And I do. Except for right now. Bright colours are cheerful for my soul. I could not agree more. I think the same thing. I've got 3 different square projects on the go, so your tutorial's was perfectly timed. That is so good. So good. I love it when you get a crochet tip and it is just easy. Like my crochet tip is not a hard one. But you're just like, why did I not think of that? And where have you been all my life? Because that is such a time, it's actually a time saver. Because when you finish your project, all your ends are already sewn in. And it's not like what am I making? I'm making it, well, I was. Where is that? Oh, that's in the other room. I am, sorry, making a hat. And I was using that method. The one that's in the video tutorial, that's turning into a hat. And I was using that method. And we went for a drive today and I took my crochet with me and I forgot to take scissors. I don't know why, because I was pretty sure there was scissors. I had my crochet hook. I was pretty sure there was scissors in the bag. That's why I didn't check. Because I've been making this project for, a week or so. No scissors. So I couldn't use that method because... Could I have used that method? No, I couldn't. Could I? I don't even know. Maybe I could, but I didn't. I didn't use that method. So now I'm going to have, and it's all in rainbow colours and changed each round. If you've seen the video, you'll know that. And I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. I will be cursing myself. And I want to know where that pair of scissors has gone. If they fell out of the bag and they were on the car, on the floor, in the floor well, where your feet go, I will not be happy. Lots of people love green. My friend loves green as well. Our youngest daughter cannot distinguish 3D. While we are screaming at the things coming at us, she's sitting there wondering what we're doing. Oh, that's a little funny. It's not funny that she can't distinguish it, but... Sarah's making a sunflower decoration. I test seeing 67% of red spectrum and 40% of the green, 100% of the blue. The colours I can't see translate into colours that I can see. Wow. Isn't the brain and the eyes fascinating? Absolutely fascinating. I won't go into detail, but I was talking to my optometrist about certain things. And he's like, no, your brain will compensate for it. It will just figure it out. And he said, do you know that you only see out of one eye? I was like, what do you mean? I'm probably describing this wrong. And he said, unless you close one eye, I'm getting this wrong. Forget what I just said. I'm getting that totally wrong. Whatever he said, it was very fascinating. And I was like, huh, didn't know that. As he was talking to me, it was so funny. I watched way too many short videos on my phone. As he was talking to me, I'm thinking, I can imagine you in my phone telling me this interesting fact. You see doctors or whatever dressed up in a doctor's the scrubs or whatever they are. And then they're standing there and they're, telling you an interesting fact. And you're like, oh, I didn't know that. This optician, young guy, younger than me, I'm thinking, I can see you in my phone telling me interesting facts about eyes. Is that weird? It's a little weird. But he was very interesting when I asked my question. And he explained it in layman terms, because if he had explained that in optician terms, I would not have understood what on earth he was talking about. Autumn colours are Sarah's favourite. Autumn colours are gorgeous. Oops, hang on. I've pressed a button. What have I done? Nope, get out of there. How do I get rid of that? There we go. So if you missed your question or missed a comment, pop it in again. I'm not going to get annoyed because you've asked the same thing. if I've answered it, obviously, but sometimes on lives they're like, stop posting the same thing again. But in this instant, I can literally only see 4 comments on my phone because it is that big. It's literally an inch where the comments come across, and there's 4. I can only see 4 people. Ooh, Knit and Crochet Tiger is crocheting a mosaic hex cardigan sweater. The mosaic part sounds gorgeous. I love those hexagon cardigans. Do I have one? I don't think I do. Why do I not have a hexagon cardigan? That's a bit silly. We have to fix that. I love how they look. Sometimes though, certain projects, I'm quite slim, but certain projects with cardigans look better on someone who's more voluptuous. There was a craze going around, and it was a granny square, like a big granny square, and you stitched it, like, you stitched it, it came around and you stitched it under the arms, and then it just hung down. I can't remember what the name for them was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Those things, it was a craze about, I don't know, 5, 8 years ago. I made myself one because I thought they looked amazing. But when I put it on, I didn't have enough body to fill it, and it just looked ridiculous. And I took it to a craft group and I said, I want your honest opinion. Do I look like I'm just wearing a sack? And one of the ladies said, yes, you do, because you don't have enough body to fill it out. So then this other lady tried it on, and she was more voluptuous than me. And she put it on and she looks so nice. I actually gave it to her. I said, you can have that because I'm never going to wear it. It looks stupid on me. I looked like I was wearing a sack. That was not the look I was going for. It looked amazing on the model. And then I made it and it looked terrible. So some things actually just look better on different body shapes. Ooh, Knit and Crochet Tiger's hexagon is inspired by Spider-Man's costume. That is going to look so cool. Has inspiration struck you for your upcoming bag-based project and tutorial? No, it has not. But I was on Temu and I did order. Don't mind that bit. That was the dog taking it for a test drive, the little monkey, and there. I bought this shape because I want to test out different shapes. This shape, and the one that I showed on the video was a round one. So I'm not particularly fond of that one. I like how this one is like a smooth edge around the corner, where this is more square. I don't know. I got this because I thought I could make my niece some little, what do you call them? Like a little baby cradle. I don't know if she would like it. She's probably going to say, Auntie Claire, I'm too old for that. But I could make a tutorial for it anyway, even if she doesn't like it. But I thought that would be cute for the base of a baby cradle, like obviously a doll cradle. And I thought these, like, it's got the little, little studs on the bottom, little feet. And I thought that would be a nice shape. So these are Charlie approved, which is my dog, because teeth marks. Charlie is a Mastiff cross. He's big. And he was sitting here, and I'm training him to come into my craft room, and I'm on phones, and he came over because he could hear rustling, probably thought it was food, and it's just this, and I went, like towards his face, and then he just went, I'll have that. That must be for me. It is not for him. And then he wouldn't leave me alone. So I said, right, you can look at them, but you can't eat them. They are not a toy. I don't know how many times I've said that to that dog. This is not a toy. Yeah, so then he sat next to me. I unwrapped every single one, and he gave him the sniff test, and he approves. But apparently the cream one tastes the best. Making things for smaller figured people needs shaping. I agree. I totally agree. And that, yes, the cocoon looked awful on me too. I'm glad it's not just me. The cocoon. Oh, yeah. I love them. I think they're great. And they came in so many different styles and patterns. And I really wanted one for myself. But I just look like, I don't know, like just a pile of crochet with arms and legs. Actually, I didn't even look like I had arms because it came down to your wrist, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just two little stumpy legs sticking out of the bottom. Sarah says, my hexagon cardigan is close fitting. It is very customizable to all shapes. Yeah, that'll be one that I would make. And then if I need to extend it, like at the front or like the length at the back or something, I can do that. To me, I look like I'm wearing an oversized dressing gown. I look ridiculous. If that's the look that you like, then that's great, but not for me. Aussie Rose is keeping her alpaca yarn away from the dog because they eat it. Yep, they do, don't they? Cheeky little buggers. But we love them. So Charlie is an outside dog because he's very big. And my husband didn't want an inside dog, which at the time I totally hated, and I wanted him to be an inside dog. But now, oh my goodness, this dog is nuts. And if he was in my house, it would be trashed. But he's allowed in my garage. This is my garage, my studio. And it's got a concrete floor. It's just painted concrete. So if he scratches the floor, because we have tiles throughout our house. If he scratches the floor in here, we can just paint over it. If one day we move, we'll just paint over it. It's not going to matter. But if he like fully scratches, there are big scratch marks on this floor. You can see one just down there. If he scratches the tiles like he's scratched up the garage. Oh my gosh. And when big dogs have zoomies, yeah, he goes nuts. They're hilarious. But not inside. Definitely not inside. And we have a brand new couch. This house, the old couch was secondhand. I think it was actually third hand. And it was only big enough for two people just to sit. You couldn't like lay down and relax. And when we moved to this house, it was way too small. And we just decided, you know what? Let's buy a new lounge because we've never owned a new lounge before. And we didn't want the dog eating it. Because you see the horror stories where the dog's eating the couch and there's fluff and foam. And some of the dogs are actually inside the couch. Yeah. Oh, wow, a Mastiff mix. That is a 100-pound plus couch potato. My little fuzzy couch potato is 12 pounds, 22 pounds. I don't know what my dog is in pounds, but he weighs 45 kilos. Myself, I'm 65 kilos, so that gives you an idea on how big he is. I'm a size 10 Aussie or a size 6 American, and I'm 5'7". So he's only 20 kilos less. So he is a big little furball. He's a big furball, but he's so cute. So Anybody got a crochet project? I love asking this question. Does anybody have a crochet project they're dreaming of? You know, they've seen it maybe on Ravelry or on YouTube, somewhere on the internet or in a book, wherever, doesn't matter. And you keep thinking about it, but you've got a project like this is just literally one I found and went, this needs the end zone in. But you've got a project that you're working on, but you really, really want to start that other one. Do you have one of those? My comments are not working properly. Why do I always have so much trouble with these? This is why it's better on the computer, because you can see the questions slow enough to answer people's comments. Oh gosh, yes, Leanne. Timu is such a time waster. I'm getting into resin pouring. Their molds are great. I like resin pouring too. I've done quite a few things. I don't think I've ever spoke about that on YouTube. Done quite a few things on the weekend just gone on Sunday. A friend, so my good friend that lives here where I live, a friend of ours was going to do a resin course and pay like $120. She didn't know that we did resin. And we were just, so I saw that she was interested in this thing. And I'm like, should we just ask her if she would just like us to like teach her and she can come play with our resin? Because we've got loads of things. And oh, I just dropped my needle. We've got lots of resin, lots of molds, glitters, colors, all that stuff. I said, why doesn't she just come around to us and we can just play? So she bought her own, our friend bought her own board. That was the only thing. You know, buy your own thing and we'll teach you how to put the stuff on. It won't cost you $120. I may have signed in all my ends. Maybe. Can't see anymore yet. There's always, when you go, you say your ends in, you go, I finished. And then there's always one, at least one that you've missed. All right, there's none on the outside I can visibly see. Oh, and you can wear this poncho. So you can wear it the traditional way, but you can, this is not working. I'm too close. You can wear it sort of like that. And then these granny squares, that one just sort of goes down your arm like that. I mean, I guess you could wear any poncho, maybe that one. But those colors, love it. So I don't think. All right, this is the back. This is the inside. I think I may have sewn them all in. What? Yes. Guess what? You're going on because I'm getting colder as I sit here. Oh, yeah. This thing is literally, oh, I can see some ones that need trimming there. This is literally covering my knees. It's like wearing a blanket. And it comes down. I know it's way too big for me, but I don't care because I love it. So most ponchos, if I was going to make myself a poncho, I would sort of make it to my elbow, but it's bigger. Much bigger. Like, it's huge. And it's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, so lovely. I'm already warming up. So if I missed your comment, then please put it in again, because like I've said before, if you only just joined, I can only see 4 comments at a time. And if they scroll too fast and I'm not paying attention to them, they all disappear. Thanks, everyone. I love it too. Well done. You got them finished. Yep, finished. No more ends. And no, this project is not on Ravelry. Kelly, are you there? Our friend Kelly, so Bianca and Leanne both know Kelly. Oh, and Casey knows Kelly as well. Was it we were all at retreat last year, and Kelly is the queen of Ravelry. She puts everything she makes. I wonder if there's anything she hasn't made that she hasn't put on Ravelry. Pretty much everything she makes goes on there, and, you know, does all the things, all the pictures, all the notes, and it's fantastic because we can look at the stuff and go, right, that's how you made it. Whereas myself, not so much. The Rav pusher, she sure is. I wonder, Bianca and Casey, I never got to look at Chantel's bingo cards, like the things that she had to mark off. I wonder if Ravelry, the word Ravelry, was it on ours? I'm wondering if it was on hers, or maybe just Kelly had to say the word Ravelry because she loves it so much. Mary, I did not plan a live today. This is totally unscheduled because about an hour ago before I started, well, it's not an hour ago, but before I started the live, an hour before I started the live, my husband's like, oh, I'm going out the pub to play darts. Okay, well, I'll be doing nothing tonight. And I thought, no, we can't have that. He doesn't normally go out at night time to the pub for darts, but where was that going? Oh, so I thought I am going to go home after I drop you off because it's just literally up the road and going to do a live video and sewing the ends on this project because it has been sitting on my table since before I went to England. Let's not talk about that again. But it is finished. Didn't receive my any notification. Yeah, YouTube has not been doing what they're supposed to do. We all say, hey, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. When you do that, YouTube doesn't live up to, at their end to what they're supposed to do. It was Casey saying it was on her bingo. There you go. I knew someone. That was for Chantel to say Ravelry. This probably doesn't make any sense to anyone that was not at retreat. Yes, totally a surprise live. Surprise! Yeah, totally a surprise. What do I need to do while I'm sitting here? I've finished all my ends. They're all here in a pile. Just sewn in all these ends. It did not feel like that many. So thank you, everybody, for helping me do that. The project I'm currently working on is in the other room at the furthest point of the house. The Rav pusher. That's classic. Leanne, Kelly needs a t-shirt with that on it. Oh, that's funny. How big are the 4 squares? Very pretty. Let's have a look. I can't remember the crochet hook I used, but I do remember I used 8-ply, which is a double knit in England, and a number 3 yarn in America. But measurement wise, they are inches. They are 20 inches across. In centimeters, they are 50 centimeters across. And there's 4 granny squares. But you make, what did I do? I can't remember if I said it in the video tutorial, but I think I sort of made them simultaneously, if that's the right word, made all 4 at the same time. So did them to the size I thought I needed. And then I like joined them together with, what do you call them? Stitch markers. And then tried it on and thought, is that big enough? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. And then just kept going if I needed to. But this is massive. This would be a one size fits all unless you're a child. And if you're a child, it's a one size fits all blanket. Like, it is massive. Let me put it on and see how far down it goes. When I stop. The tip of this tip here goes down to where my knees are. I'm 5'7". And it is massive. But I originally made it because I thought I was going to wear it on a plane. I did not wear it on a plane because I get cold on the plane. It's so cold. And I thought this would be great to just chuck on and have it like a blanket. But I didn't end up taking it. I was gonna use it for England. But I didn't end up taking it. I think I didn't have enough room in my bag if I needed to take it off. I know there was a reason. Also, ends were not sewn in. And I couldn't sew them in on the plane because I don't think, even though it's a blunt needle, I don't think they would let you on with that. And I wasn't prepared to lose it because I love my blunt needles, my bent needle tips. There is a link in my video description. I don't know on this video, but definitely on the other ones for this bent tip needle. It has a large eye and a bent tip. Bent tip. It's not focusing very well, but great. You would think the bent tip would make it really strange to sew in. It actually helps. It helps a lot. Hello, Claire. I didn't know. Oh, wait. That's better. Your face is bright with those colours. Thank you very much. Go get it. She does. Wait, what? I'll go get it. Right, the other project. I will go get it. It will take me probably 30 seconds to get there and back. I always love the combination of colours on your granny squares. Thank you. Perfect for snuggling in, especially if you need a venture out through winter. Absolutely, yeah. And if you're on the couch, this is just like, oh, so lovely. I'll go get the other project. Give me 30 seconds. Time me. Go. And stop. I cannot run in this house. I've got woolly socks on, and with our tiles, if you run, you fall over. Ask me how I know. Okay, so this is the Granny Square project that I was working on in my last video. It's going to be a bucket hat. But check out what happened because I didn't have my scissors. You need to be sitting down for this, not drinking or eating because you may choke. So I couldn't cut my yarn off. What? I couldn't cut my yarn off because I didn't have a pair of scissors and there was nothing in the car that was sharp enough. Yeah, nothing. And it's cotton. So I couldn't break it with my... If this was acrylic, I could probably break it with my hands, like just pull it and break it. Not a chance with this. So I need to do this off camera because I don't want to cut the wrong thread and be just in tears. Sorry. Oh, you've used my full name. I know I'm in trouble. Isn't that just like what? Casey, it is definitely silly string. It's a very pretty mess. I was crocheting this up and back in the car, and I hadn't shown my husband that bit. And so on the way back, on the way back we stopped I can't remember where, we stopped somewhere. I'm like, check out what's happening with my yarn. And he just goes, is that yarn vomit? I was very proud that he knew what yarn vomit was. I'm like, it's kind of yarn vomit. Technically it's not because it didn't come out of the ball like that. but I was very proud that he got it. So this is going to be a bucket hat. Let's see if I can try it on without having all the dangly bits. So this red round here, that's just the start of the increasing. So it doesn't look like a bucket hat yet. Oh my gosh, the colours, the colours, the colours. That is so, so pretty. Oh, go. A rainbow. This is what I should have worn into the optometrist and said, this is the colours that I normally wear. That blue, was that? Nah, that wasn't the colour of the glasses. I do not have that colour here. Why do I not have that colour here? I don't know. But I am using Hobie 100% Cotton Friends 8/8. I do have an affiliate link for this, and it is in the video for the last video I did when I showed you the start of this and showed you how to do your ends. So up to the purple round, just from here to there, the purple round, I think, or maybe even the blue round, that was in the video. And I show you. So if you want to purchase this, please go to that video. It's called Best No Sewing in Ends Crochet. I think that's what it's called. It was released on the weekend. Please go to that video and find the link. And if you make a purchase, do it through that, because I get a small commission. It is literally a couple of cents, like 50 cents commission, and it helps these videos stay free and written patterns, etc. But I am in love with this. Oh, so good. And they are this bright in real life. They look really bright on my phone. They are really bright. Oh my goodness. I need to like take a photo of myself and say, caption this. That is insane. And I cannot deal with that on camera because that needs a whole lot of concentration. Silly string. It totally is silly string. So funny. It is, isn't it? It's so shocking that it's comical. Look out for those rings that have a small blade in them. You could keep one in the cart. They are about $1 each. A ring, so like a ring that fits on your finger. I've seen the necklace ones. They've got, I can't remember what's on them. They've got like slots in them, and you can use those. Oh, you've got some too, Leanne? And Bianca, you've got some too? Is it Bianca or Bianca? Because I don't want to say your name wrong. Like people say Chantel's name wrong. So is it number 1, Bianca, or number 2, Bianca? Oh, thank you, Leanne. Yeah, that's the no-sew video. And in that description, there is a link to my, well, it's an affiliate link to Hobie, and it should actually go straight to the cotton. I think that's how it was set up. I don't know. It's late. It's not late. It's 5 to 8 in the evening. But Leanne knows that's late for me because I was in bed last night before 7 o'clock. That didn't work. The link doesn't work. I can't click on it because if I click on it, everybody disappears. I answered to either. Bianca is more correct. Yeah. There was a girl, I think she was a year above me at school, maybe 2 years above me at school, and hers was Bianca. But the Aussies are going to say Bianca. Haha, caption this. I'm ready for anything. Oh, is that your caption, Leanne? That didn't work. It totally didn't. It is an absolute mess. But I'm using that hat to what's it going to be? It's going to be like a review video for the cotton. It's going to be like a day in the life type thing, because I took photos of me trying on glasses. Some of them are absolutely ridiculous. Some of them are like, I love this color. Put them on my face. What? No, that does not work. I have, and I found out when I try on glasses. You may not notice it, but I have a very narrow face, and my eyes are really close together. Every time I try glasses on, the assistant always says, "Oh, your eyes are very close together." I'm like, I know that. Stop reminding me. So if I try on sort of normal size glasses, like, you know how the big glasses are kind of in fashion? It's my worst nightmare. They look ridiculous. I tried on a kid's pair of glasses today because I love the color. I'm like, oh, these are really lovely. And the lady goes, you do know they're kids' glasses. Trust me to pick out the colourful kids' glasses. I went, are they? She said, yeah, they're the kids section that you've gone to. And I went, well, they fit perfectly. And because if you've got glasses, you'll know this. They kind of like look behind your ear to make sure it sits properly. And she went, they do actually fit you. I was like, wow. I can't believe they fit. But yeah, I didn't get them. I got adult glasses. And then when I went for my rings, my wedding rings and stuff, if anyone knows finger sizes, I am a J. When I tried these on, she giggled and she went, normally J is our kids' rings. So I'm a 5'7" kid eyes rings lady. Why should it matter if they're kids' glasses if they fit? Exactly. It's not blue, so it's not a linkable link. I will remove it. Okay, thank you. Yep. I actually loved them. They were really cool. I think they were blue. If you wear glasses, you're gonna feel the pain. You need to try on about, it feels like 100 pairs, and by pair 50, you are ready to just throw them all and just walk out of the shop. Well, that's my experience. But by pair 50, you still haven't found the pair that you like, because there are hundreds on the wall to pick from. And then you try on so many that you can't remember the ones that you liked. So you end up walking around, eventually, holding about 5 pairs of glasses. And then you've got to try and figure out which one you like from those 5 pair of glasses. Absolutely frustrating. So if you've just joined us, hit that thumbs up. I would love it if you could do that. I know there are 34 people watching, so thank you everyone for joining in this chat. I really appreciate it. Leanne's going to stop now. Yep, end up with a pile of them. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I had 2 pairs in my hands. What did I have? What was the other pair? I can't remember. I think the other pair were blue. There were so many blue pairs. Lots of red and pink glasses. I love hot pink. There was hardly any hot pink, but I have quite a lot of red in my face. So I'm like, this is going to make it worse. Not a lot of blue. Glasses designers, if you're watching, make more blue glasses. And my $249 glasses, I go to Specsavers and they have like prices on all their lenses, like stuck on the lens when you try on the fake pair. And so I chose from the $249 range. Well, because I've need multifocals, stigmatism. If I didn't have Coke bottles, blah, 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 for $249, the single vision is into $800. And I'm like, how is that even possible? But anyway, that is less money to buy yarn. But I did manage to go to a yarn shop today So if you're Aussie, you'll know Spotlight. If you're not, it's equivalent to Michael's or Joann's in US, and Hobby Craft, I think it is in UK. It's just a big box store, a chain store, and it sells craft items, furnishings, blah blah blah. It also sells yarn. And I got some yarn, and that is now down in the other room, so I cannot show you. But I want to make a loaf cat. If you know what a loaf cat is, and if you don't know what a loaf cat is, it is like a round shape, like a potato. It should have been called a potato cat. It's like a potato, long, round, cylinder-shaped cat. Good night. Thank you so much for joining, NZ. Really appreciate it. It is quite late there now for you, 10 o'clock. Sleep well. I want to make a loaf cat for my niece. She's 6. Because ever since I saw the loaf cats, I'm like, I need to make one of those, but I don't have that plushy yarn. I only have like regular, whatever that is, acrylic. I don't have that squishy, thick yarn that they use. So I went into the yarn shop today, and because I had a 30 to 50% off sale, and I think I got it at 40% off, which is good because the ball of yarn was $18 for one, and I needed 2. But it came down, so I don't know what 2 18s are. What are 2 18s? 20, 40, $36. Came down to 21 something. So that's pretty good. So I bought 2 of those to make a loaf cat. I know there's a tutorial on YouTube. That is what I'm going to need. And there's 2 that I found. I think one of them may not be a tutorial. So I may have to buy a pattern, but that's okay. I take my daughter with me because I really can't see well enough to pick. That is the problem I have. I have to get so close to the mirror to go, oh yeah, they look all right. My daughter keeps me in the safer zone. Hey Sandy, welcome. Welcome to the live chat. It is 8:03 p.m. here in Australia. If you know Australia at all, I'm near Canberra. What time is it now in Jamaica? I would love to know. Yeah, Casey, when it was COVID, they actually did give you a tray, because when I got these, it was during the COVID times. And they gave you a tray, and then the ones that you didn't want, you didn't put back on the shelf like I did today, they took the tray and they took it away. And I actually thought that. I thought, last time I was here, you gave me a tray, and that was really easy. They did not. No tray for me. Loaf cats look good in any yarn. They have short, stubby legs and a long tail. They are too cute. I have 4 of them. They are so cute. They can work in any yarn. I will try it in that plush yarn because it looks, and I think my niece will think that's cuter. Not that she would know she had an option, but it's like squishy. I just want to make something out of that squishy yarn. Izzy B says, am I crocheting? At the moment, no. I have just finished sewing in the ends on this poncho. That was like an hour's worth of sewing in ends and chatting. So that was lots. And I am crocheting at the moment. This is my current project. Oh, look, another rainbow project. This is my current project. If you've just joined us, it's going to be a bucket hat. I'm just about to start the increase on the hat. Where is that hat? I can't move. I'm attached to my bag. It's going to be one of these. Woo. It's going to be one of these, but I'm not going to make the brim as wide. Yeah, that one's got 2 more rounds on it. So I'm gonna muck around and just see if I can not have it as wide as this one, just for a different style. because I was saying in the car I didn't have any scissors, and look what happened. It is a colourful mess. But I will fix that when I'm not on camera and have to concentrate. So this is my bucket style hat. This is the same pattern, right? So this one and this one. I'm just double checking what I'm saying. Yes, this is the same pattern as that. Dude, put your hat on properly. Same hat pattern. It won't sit properly. All right. I'm not lying. It's the same hat pattern, but this green one has a lot more wire. We use this wire in the brim. So the wire on this one was 90 centimeters. I don't know what that is in inches. It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying this was 90. And I think this one was 60 centimeters. So much shorter piece of wire. And it brings the brim in. So this is more sun hat. It's got like the big brim. This one is more bucket hat. And it just gives you a brim still, like a bucket hat. But it doesn't make it stick right out because you've got the bigger piece of wire that your crochet has to stretch to. Not stretch, but different word than stretch. I don't know. It has to move further out because it's got 90 centimeters of wire, which is quite a lot. But then on this one, because it's only got 60, your brim, which goes, that purple row is the start of your brim. And then you've got green and another purple. It doesn't have to stretch or fill in as much space. Am I making any sense? It's getting late and my brain has gone to sleep already. So the brim, what? There's another end I haven't sewn in. There's a pattern forming here. So it doesn't need to come out as far. So if you go like this, conform to, thank you, Casey. Form to, yes, thank you, Leanne. As you can see, it doesn't have as much it needs to do. So it sits less outwards. I'm going to run with that. So this rainbow hat that I'm making is going to be more this style because I actually have a crocheted rainbow hat like this. I didn't make it. I bought it. And it was something like $20. It was in what I would call a hippie shop, like an alternative shop, crystals, lovely, gorgeous, amazing clothes made of cotton. One of those shops. And it was $20 and it's adult size. My niece has the same one. We're like total twins. And it's made of cotton. It's crocheted. It has wire in the hat. It's in single crochet in thin yarn, which that would just take me forever to make. And it looks amazing. And it was $20. So why would I make it? Does anybody else do that? They find something and they think, well, by the time I make it, if I actually do make it and buy all the supplies, it's literally going to be the same price. Plus I have to make the thing. So I just buy it. I support other people. I've bought crochet all the time from other people. Even, was it I think it was the Christmas before for my niece. I bought this crochet rabbit because it was absolutely adorable. It was $15. I said to the lady, this is too cheap. She said, that's okay. And I was like, if you're going to sell it to me for $15, I will buy it for $15. So I bought two things off her because they were so cute. And then my sister goes, you didn't make this, did you? I said, nope. I bought it off a lady who crochets at a local market. And she's like, why didn't you make it? I said, because by the time I buy the yarn and by the time I buy the pattern, that's going to be like probably more money than $15. And why not support another crocheter? I bought a hat a month ago. Don't have the yarn that she used because I asked her. I said, you don't have to tell me, trade secrets. She said, no, it's okay. So she told me, I said, well, I don't own that yarn. And I don't have this pattern. And she's like, it's a paid pattern. And I was like, well, that's adding up. And am I actually going to make the thing? I probably would not have, because I'm hopeless like that. And I supported a fellow crocheter, so makes you feel good. Oh, thank you, Izzy. I got new nails today, and there is a bit sticking out. I've got, it's probably not going to focus. It's called Flamingo. It's pink and sparkly. It's not showing up as well. And sparkles never show up on camera. It doesn't show up in yarn, and it doesn't show up in nail polish. This is as sparkly, as glittery as you can get, and it does not show up. It's really annoying me. Sorry. Stop doing that. It's really annoying. So I have just edited my chicken pattern. I have edited it, and it is uploaded to YouTube. It is set to private because I have not made the written pattern, but that is tomorrow's plan. I plan to have this video tutorial out this weekend. Today is Tuesday. That gives me Wednesday, most of Thursday, because I've got something on Thursday night, and then most of Friday, and most of Saturday. If I could not get a written pattern done in that amount of time, I have problems. It'll probably take me a couple of hours to write it up and get it all pretty. And then I may send it out to testers. Some patterns I don't send out to testers because I know they're right, because I'll make another one off the pattern and go, okay, well, that's right. Yes, so I can't wait to make a chicken. Yes, totally agree. We all need to support small business where we can. Absolutely. I totally agree with that too. Can't wait to make a chicken. Yay, I'm waiting for your chicken. So yeah, the video tutorial is there, but there is not a written pattern. I have released a couple of videos recently without written patterns. That is not what I do, but apparently I do it now. And I don't want to do that. I want everything to be with it. So I've got my little chicken, and he's sitting up there on my computer. My computer's on like a little pedestal thingy. It's an IKEA shelf thing. It's a computer thing. And it sits there looking at me to remind me write up the pattern. So that will be tomorrow's problem. Not problem. Tomorrow's job. And also to film some more on that crazy crochet hat. That is another reason not to do the ends. I want to film that and say, hey, check this out. Like I said, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but you see the edited version of me, not the unedited version, and I too have tangled up yarn in my project bag. Sandra, hey, hello, how are you? Just woke up and saw you were on. It's 6:15 a.m. here on a Tuesday. Awesome. What day is it today? It is Tuesday here also, and it is 8:15 at night. Totally unplanned live because hubby decided to go out, and I thought, well, let's get on and do a live. I mean, I can get on anytime and do a live, but I felt like I had enough energy to get on and do it. I need to stop picking that fingernail. Yeah. I just had to do it. I know a lot of people may not like that part of it, but it is an option. It says it in the tutorial. It is an option. If you have that silly sense of humor, you can do that. Chicken butt. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I prefer to work off a work pattern. Having a video tutorial is a welcome bonus, though. A written pattern is much more portable. Yeah, absolutely. If I have time to sit, I will just follow a video tutorial if it's something small. But if it's not, then written pattern all the way. And then I guess too, if you've got the video tutorial, if you get stuck on something, say it's a pattern and you're not familiar with it, or you know, something tricky in there, you could always use the video tutorial as a backup. Have you used your bag bases yet? No. Casey just asked the same question, but I have got different shapes. Temu, it's their fault. So I will have an affiliate link for these too. I've just got to make it up. But I thought these would be really cute for little bassinet bases. And I'll make one for my niece. And then this is just a different shape. But I do have a video tutorial which I would like to tweak. It is a bag. I can't remember what stitch it uses. But I reckon it will look really good on a base. So there's that. Yeah, I have those oval ones. Ah. It's like they come in so many different shapes and sizes as well. I don't know how big they go up to. I imagine if they were too big, they would actually probably bend too much. But it would be nice. These are, I'm going to say 25 centimeters. I don't actually know. 22 centimeters or 8.5 inches. So they're not massive. That's like a little bag. But it'd be nice if they were maybe 1.5, maybe about that long. That would make a good market bag size. I think that'd be really cute. Toy bassinet will be adorable. I reckon too. And I plan to make the bassinet bit a pillow and a blanket because, you know, your baby's got to be comfy and warm. Stop picking your fingernails, Claire. Laurie, I'm going to make a chicken for my 2 grandsons in their favourite colours with the chicken butts because whenever I say guess what, they say chicken butt. That is hilarious. I'm going to say that to my niece. She will think that's hilarious. Because normally when I say guess what, she goes, I know you love me. I'm like, I do. I do love you. But I can get her back and say chicken butt. She won't be expecting that at all. Sorry for just drinking out of a bottle. My drink bottle, the one with the straw, is not sitting here with me. Anyway, everyone, I am going to get off because I've been chatting for 1 hour and 43 minutes and 17 seconds. So thank you so much for joining me here on the live. This was totally unplanned, and I hope to see you all very soon in another live or another video tutorial. Don't forget, if you watch my videos, just give them a thumbs up, leave a comment if you're confident or you would like to. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy crochet.